Well, hey, McFly subscribers. So I'm really excited to be able to announce the winner of the giveaway. If you guys remember, I said that I was going to do a giveaway. Risen Fly was really gracious enough to be able to donate, basically, a fly rod and reel. So basically a full setup for one of my subscribers. They said they got one that they can give away. It's going to be their Genesis rod. By the way, if you guys don't know, I am sponsored by them, but I love their gear. Their $100 Genesis rod is an amazing rod for $100. So if you don't win, or if you never entered, definitely check them out. They make some great gear. And being only $100, you get a discount as well if you're my subscriber. Type in McFly at checkout. You get 15% off in your first order of anything in their shop with them, okay? So anyway, their rod, they've got a lifetime warranty, and it is a really good rod. I mean, honestly, I fish it, and I've got some $600, $700, $800 Sage rods. I've got some of their higher end rods, Risen's higher end rods. I've got some custom built rods that I've had, and I actually like their rods better. In fact, their $100 rod is one of the best all-around rods I've ever used. It's stiff enough to be able to make some longer casts with, but it's soft enough that it's not super stiff like some of these ultra fast rods. So it's a good all-around rod, and I love it. It's one of my favorite rods, and their armor reel is really good as well. Also $100. So for a $200 setup, you're just not going to find anything as good. Honestly, I've looked around, and you're not. That's why I work with them. That's why I chose them to sponsor me, because I wanted something good for you guys, right? So anyway, they were nice enough to be able to basically give away a rod. So I wanted to kind of talk them up a little bit as a thank you to them, but also so you guys know really how good of a rod and reel this is. It's really good. So anyway, as I said, I was going to do a video. So on my Game Changer video that came out last week, I did the giveaway. So I had everyone comment what their favorite video of mine was, and in the past I wanted to make sure that they were subscribed to Risen Fly's channel and also subscribed to mine, of course. And so I've got a whole bunch of names in here. I put them into a spreadsheet, cut them out just now individually. Took me a little bit of time here, but I've got quite a few names in here, and so all the people that entered in. So that's going to be the first place prize, but there's a second place prize, which is this. This is one of my fly boxes. I sell these, and I am going to fill either this one, I've got two others of fly boxes that I have for sale. This is more of a larger box, a streamer box, I would say, maybe a small streamer box, large nymph, even some dry flies, but what's nice is this floats. It's magnetic clasps, the whole thing's foam, and this will float if you drop it in the water. The other ones are more for nymphs or dry flies and smaller stuff, right? So they're thin boxes, they fit nice in pockets. Anyway, really nice stuff, and I am willing to fill up basically $100 worth of flies hand-tied by me. I do sell flies. I'm actually working on some orders right now. I haven't cut these yet, but these are some like EP style flies. Sorry for the lighting in here. I'm doing this in the afternoon, but I'm still working on some of these. Here's one here that I'm working on. I tie flies and I sell them. So basically $100 worth of flies. I will give you a box, and that'll be the second place. It'll be a box filled with flies, $100 worth of flies, whatever style that you want. Okay. Obviously, big streamers, expensive stuff like a Game Changer. You're not going to get as many Game Changers as you would small nymphs. You know, that's just how it is, because they take so long to tie and they're more pricey. I have to sell them for more. But you get the idea. So depending on what flies you get, you could get quite a few flies. Okay, I've got some flies that I sell for $2 each, so you could get 50 flies. That's quite a few for $100. So you don't have to pay. I pay it. I'll even pay shipping. Now, one thing I will say with shipping, both for the Risen and for the Risen rod and reel setup, and my box filled with flies, if you are not from the United States, I am going to have to charge you some shipping. Okay, it's free shipping to the United States, free box, but a lot of these other places, they want quite a bit more to ship. So whatever the difference is, okay, so I think it's anywhere from $6 to $7 to ship anywhere in the United States through USPS. That's my cost. I don't know what Risen is going to have to pay because that's a bigger setup. But free shipping for if you're in the United States. If you win and you're outside the United States, I want to let you know you probably have to pay the difference. So for me, if it's, let's say it ends up costing $20, I usually pay $6 to $7. I'll knock that off. It would be $13 basically. I would have to collect from you to be able to actually ship it to you. But we'll talk about that if you win and you're not from the United States. But for all of you from the United States, there's no issue. Okay, so anyway, no further ado, I'm going to go ahead and select the names. Now I've got them folded in half, by the way, so all cut out, folded in half. Got all the names in here. I don't know if you can hear that. I'm going to do my best. Hopefully I don't have to look. I don't want them falling all over the place. But I'm going to do my best to, you can see I'm shaking it all up. I don't know. I'm going to keep my eye on the camera. We're going to do this all in one shot so no one thinks I'm cheating and selecting anyone else. So anyway, no further ado, I'm going to open up the box. The first one I select is going to be the first place winner. Okay, so that's going to win the rod and reel. The second one I select is going to win the fly box with the flies. Okay, so keep looking at the camera here. Hopefully I can find one. All right. Oh, I got two. Hold on. Well, there we go. So let's knock one off. Okay. There we go. So who is this? All right. So Airbus 747. So that's who won. Airbus. Boy, it's not going to focus. Oh, this camera thing. You're not going to be able to see this. But anyway, that's the name. AIRBUS space 747. Okay, so that's you won the rod and reel. Congratulations. Okay, so still all one cut. Still looking. I'm going to mix this up a little bit since I had to look down for a second. And you know what? Let's get this one back in there that kind of I had selected before. You know what? Let's do this. As you can see, I'm going to close it. We'll shake it one more time just to be fair, okay, guys? Want to make sure this is done fairly. There we go. Okay, is this one? There we go. Here's another. Let's see. Who is this? Oh, I don't need this anymore since it's only two. Who is this? Brandon the Gray. Creative name. I like Lord of the Rings myself, so one of my favorite movie series. So there we go. Brandon, I'm guessing is your name. Brandon the Gray. You won a fly box filled with flies. So congratulations to you. So again, Airbus 747 and Brandon the Gray. Go ahead and contact me. You can message me on here. But the best way is going to be Instagram. If you don't have Instagram, you know, basically private message me on Instagram. Its handle is or whatever they call it. I don't know if it's a handle, but it's just McFly Angler. Look for McFly Angler on Instagram. You'll be able to find me. And just private message me there. If you don't have that, you can private message me on Facebook. If you don't do any social media, you can find my my email, and you can just email me. Okay, don't give, by the way, here, do not give your address here. I don't want that. I want this more private. I don't necessarily want everyone to know where you live. That's probably not a good idea. So don't do that here. On my homepage on YouTube, so if you go to the McFly Angler YouTube homepage, right, you'll see a couple links at the top. You'll see on it, one link is About, right? So if you click About, it'll be another screen. It'll take you, and right down below, it's not right there. You have to click a button, but it's contact, or it says contact or email or something like that. You got to click it to open it, so that way I don't get spammed and stuff like that. That's how YouTube does it. You click it, and it'll give you my email, and then you can just email me. Okay, so that's the best way. So for Airbus, you tell me your address and your info, and I'll go ahead and pass it on to Risen. And they said that they would ship directly from there. Airbus, also let me know what weight, rod, and reel combo you want, because they said they would offer, whatever weight you want. So if you want a small little creek one and you want a 3-weight, I think it goes 3-weight to 8-weight, I think is what they offer that setup for. So go ahead and let me know what weight rod you want. If you want a 5-weight, if you want a 6-weight, 7, 8, I think they have all those. I'll have to double check. I know I personally have a 3-weight, a 5-weight, and an 8-weight myself. But I think they have a 6-weight and possibly a 7-weight as well, and a 4-weight. I could be wrong, okay? But let me know which one you want, okay? And then Brandon the Grave, let me know what type of flies you want and also which box. So I wish I had all of them here. Shoot. So I've got this one. This is all foam. Like I said, it's a foam, Eva foam, Evo foam, whatever they call it. Slits and stuff like a normal fly box inside. It's big enough to hold small streamers, okay? I've got another one that's fully magnetic backed, which is nice. I like it for small little nymphs, so it holds those nymphs. If you drop it, you can hold it upside down, the nymphs should stay. Holds those in, and I also like it for small dry flies because it's individual compartments. And then I've got another one that is silicone backed. But both of those other two, not this one, okay? Both those other two are really thin, so they're good for nymphs. Large nymphs should work in both of them, but nymphs, okay? Nymphs or dry flies, more trout stuff rather than big streamers, okay? This should hold up to like a 1/0 size streamer, maybe even 2/0, okay? And then also let me know what flies you want, okay? So if you have a couple patterns that you want, I'm willing to make a couple different types. I would like to make multiples of just one instead of like 20 different types of patterns. That would take a lot of time. So just, if you have some that you've seen that I've tied on camera and you want those, that would be great. Otherwise, if you have certain patterns, let me know. Anything, they're yours. Just let me know. I will do my best to be able to accommodate what you want, okay? We'll be in contact, communication with that, okay? And I'll let you know how many or whatnot, what I usually sell them for and stuff. So anyway, thanks for watching, everyone. If you haven't already, check out my Patreon. I'll link that below. Really helps out the channel. Also, check out Risen, www.risen.com, sorry. Excuse my kids in the background yelling. I don't know if you can hear that. But I appreciate everything. I appreciate you all for getting me to 50,000 subscribers. Couldn't ask for anything more. You guys are the best. I will see you guys in the next video. Now you go catch some fish.